This weekend, millions of people around the world will watch the Oscars. Winning the coveted gold statuette can make an actor's career and bring even more success to the films at the box office. Over the years, 23 films about war have won an Academy Award for Best Picture, and American Sniper is among this year's nominees. CCTV's Mei Lee reports from Los Angeles.
The year was 1927, and the movie was Wings, a silent film set during World War I that won the first Academy Award for Best Picture. The film, starring a young Gary Cooper, was made with the help of the military. Cut to 1986 and the release of Top Gun, a movie about a hotshot Navy fighter pilot played by Tom Cruise.
I feel the need for speed.
The Navy helped in the making of this movie. It was not only a huge box office success, but a giant boost from military recruitment. By the start of the first Gulf War a few years later, Hollywood's requests for military assistance quadrupled. The relationship between Hollywood and the Pentagon has served both sides. For filmmakers, they get access to military resources that give their projects more authenticity and keeps production costs down. And for the armed forces, they have some influence on how they're depicted. Lawrence Seward, author of Guts and Glory, The Making of the American Military Image in Film, says the military has a clear objective when cooperating on a film.
If the script contains errors, they will suggest that they change it, make it more accurate. But if it's a totally negative image, they will not help on it.
If the Pentagon doesn't like a script, then the initial request for help is rejected. The Hurt Locker, a film about an explosive ordnance disposal team during the Iraq War, began with military cooperation. But because the main character was a reckless maverick, the military pulled out of the film. James Deaver is a retired sergeant major of the Marine Corps and now a private military advisor for TV and film. He's worked on more than 40 movies, including Clint Eastwood's Heartbreak Ridge about the U.S. invasion of Grenada in 1983.
At the end, you know, when they had the battle in Grenada and everything else, the Marine Corps didn't like it. They pulled themselves, supported out of the movie itself. But it was already completed.
According to David Robb, author of Operation Hollywood, the conflict was over a scene in the script where Clint Eastwood's character shoots a wounded and defenseless Cuban soldier. The military wanted the scene removed. Eastwood thought it was just a suggestion and left it in the movie. The Pentagon, however, was willing to work with Eastwood again years later in Flags of Our Fathers. But for his most recent film, American Sniper, the director didn't work with the armed forces.
American Sniper, there was no military public affairs on that movie at all.
Oh, there wasn't?
No, no military at all. It was filmed in Morocco, Rabat. We did have the help of the Moroccan army. We used their tanks and Humvees, and plus we bought Humvees there. All the Marines that were in the movie were all Moroccans.
The final battle scene in American Sniper was filmed in Southern California with retired U.S. veterans as extras. The movie has blown out expectations at the box office and is nominated for 6 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. That kind of result proves what Lawrence Seward firmly believes when it comes to war movies. It's less about who's controlling what and more about the audience's appetite for violence.
As long as war films have violence in them, they're going to be made. And they're going to be made because audiences are going to go and see violence, whether it's gratuitous or real.
Mei Lee, CCTV, Los Angeles.